Holy shit. Okay, so today I will be trying and showing you guys how to build a Thocky keyboard. I believe that I have built enough keyboards to know what makes a Thocky keyboard. But first off, what even is Thock for those who are new here? Thock. It's a description of the sound produced by the keyboard. This word gets thrown around a lot. It's basically one of the most popular keyboard sounds out there. There are many factors that change how a keyboard sounds, and today I'm going to try to show you guys what factors I would use to make a Thocky keyboard. First up, go grab yourself a keyboard kit. The one I will be using is the KBD67 Lite R4. This kit is somewhat pretty well known for producing a Thocky sound signature. Your case material is actually quite important. We have plastic, we have wood, polycarbonate, and of course metal or aluminum. If you have a higher budget, you should definitely get an aluminum build. But if you want something different, go with wood. That talks too. But today I'll be using plastic, the cheapest option we can get. The KBD67 Lite has an ABS injection molded case. It doesn't have any changes compared to R3, the only changes are the colors of the case. So if you want a more in-depth review of this whole keyboard kit, you should check out the video up there. The plate provided is the polycarbonate plate, which actually does help with a Thocky sound signature. And not only that, it also helps provide a more bouncy typing experience gasket mount, you know? Now that we have our kit covered, we should move on to switches. These are really important. A huge misconception is that you can put in a Thocky switch into any keyboard and it will go Thock. But that's not the case. The fact is that there are many other factors out there that contribute to a Thocky keyboard. How much foam you're using, what type of foam you're using, all kinds of tape mod, all the modifications you're doing to the keyboard basically. For now, I'm going to be showcasing some switches that are relatively new, some that are really well known for Thock, and we'll see how it goes. Starting off, we have some linears. In my opinion, I think the All Kings actually sound the Thockiest compared to the Ink Blacks. It would be All Kings, Ink Blacks, followed by the CJs. As you all know, I'm actually a very linear person, but I'm sad to say that the most Thocky switch out there is actually a tactile. It goes by the name of a Gazoo Boba U4T Thock. This is probably the Thockiest switch and the one we will be using today. Switch choice is definitely important, but it's not as simple as just throwing it in and then just running it, you know what I mean? The most important thing that you can do for a Thocky keyboard is modifications. Mods are your best friends if you want a Thocky keyboard. One of the most common but effective mods, the foam mod. To very easily explain it, it just makes your keyboard denser, which is what we need to produce a deeper sound. If you understand this logic, it is even more simpler to do. Go get yourself some random piece of foam, cut it to size, throw it at the bottom of the case, and you're done. The next mod is actually really similar and uses the same logic. It is called the tape mod. This helps condense the sound even more, and as straightforward as it sounds, all you need is some painter's tape or masking tape. Tape the back of your PCB. That is all. I do recommend you do this mod after installing your switches, just in case you're blocking any holes for the switches to go through. And as long as you're using painters or masking tape, there's no worries about shorting your PCB. One last thing is you shouldn't go above 3 layers of tape. After 3 layers, it doesn't make a difference anymore. But from 1 layer to 3 layers, there's a somewhat of a mini difference. There's a video somewhere online that I saw showcasing the different layers of tape. Keycaps. Yes, this actually makes a difference. The profile and material of your keycaps do produce a different sound signature. A personal opinion, I wouldn't use a keycap profile just for its sound signature. I much rather prefer using the most comfortable option to me. The Thockier keycap profiles are usually much higher, such as ASA, OSAs, SAs, MT3s. These usually sound really Thocky. I have tried them once or twice on a friend's board, but I'm not really a huge fan of it, so I'm forever sticking to cherry profile. As for materials, there are two main materials, ABS and PBT. The higher end keycaps are made from double shot ABS, producing a much cleaner and clackier sound profile. On the other hand, PBT is the budget option for keycaps. The material of PBT is actually quite thick compared to ABS, so this does produce a different sound profile. You can check out this video up here. I basically compare double shot ABS to double shot PBT. It's pretty interesting. The set I'll be using is from the new series KBD Fans release called PBT Fans, and the set is called Spark. It actually is really cool. I really love the packaging. It's really nice and neat. The final thing, Deskmats or a t-shirt. or a towel or a blanket. Anything that you can replace a desk mat with, it just works. So this is the final sound test of the Thockiest keyboard that I have ever built. Well, I'm not really happy with this. It's missing something. It's missing the oomph of the Thock. It's just missing something. I don't know what. So I decided to do a stream. During this stream, I gave myself 1 hour to make sure that this keyboard thocks even more because it's not good enough. After that hour, I actually changed 2 things. I removed the PCB foam and replaced it with a thinner piece of foam. And the biggest thing I did was to remove the silicone dampener. I didn't want to do this at first because the gaskets were integrated into this silicone dampener and I didn't want to ruin the mounting style of this keyboard. But I yeeted that away, so I don't really care anymore. I replaced it with pour-on gaskets. So I mounted pour-on gaskets on top, and at the bottom I capped the silicone. And this is it. I have finally did it. I think this is one of the Thockiest keyboards. Just take a listen. Okay, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and click like, subscribe, comment your thoughts on this keyboard. I really like the KBT67 Lite R4. I'll be linking everything I use in the comments down below. I hope this was helpful for those who wanted to produce some of a Thocky sound signature and explain more about the factors that were going into a Thocky keyboard. But aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.